Hello children, I will continue the lesson. A woman on platform M8. Okay, the woman on platform 8. Let us continue the lesson. Page number 64. You can open page number 64. So here is that. I am going to read and explain it. We walked together in silence until we reached the place where I had left my suitcase. One of my school fellows, Satish, a boy of about my age, had turned up with his mother. Okay. So here in last class we have seen that stranger, the woman. Right? She was just showing that so much of affection towards the boy called Arun, who was alone in the railway station. Right? So at that time, as they were talking with each other and just they were roaming here and there and waiting for the train. So at that time, even Arun's friend, one of his school friends, Satish, that boy also came there. But he came along with his mother. He didn't come alone. He came there along with his mother. Okay, so he was accompanied by his mother. Then, let us see what was the conversation that happened between Arun and his friend. What were the expression and what are the turns that took place in the story? Let us see. Hello, Arun, he called. Who called? Satish. Arun's friend Satish called him. He saw him from far place, so he might have seen. So that's why he called him. Hello, Arun, he called. The train's coming. The train is coming in late as usual. Did you know we have a new headmaster this year? Okay, this is the common conversations that usually take place between the students. Right? So same thing as even the Arun and Satish began to talk. They were also talking like that. So even Satish began to say like this. Okay, do you know we got new headmaster this year. New headmaster is going to come. Like that they began the conversation. And we shook hands. After that, they were shaking hands with each other. And then he turned to his mother and said, "This is Arun. Mother, he is one of my friends and the best bowler in the class." Okay. Here Satish began to introduce Arun to his mother. Okay. He told that he was one of his friends. And also, he gave one more good quality, that he was a best bowler also. Friend and best bowler. So, two things he told about Arun to his mother. After that, let us see what happened. I am glad to know that, said his mother. So, his mother also responded, okay, it is good to hear. Then like that, a large imposing woman who wore spectacles. She looked at the woman who held my hand and said, "And I suppose you are Arun's mother." Okay, he said. Arun's mother, Satish's mother, no, she was a little bit imposing woman, so boldly she'll be talking and so a little bit she'll move so freely with the others. And she was wearing spectacles. She began to look at the strange woman who was holding the hand of Arun. And she began to ask, I think she is your mother. Then immediately, I opened my mouth to make some explanation. But before I could say anything, the woman replied, yes, I am Arun's mother. Okay, before this, Arun's response, this woman, the stranger, she began to answer. She has also given the answer to Satish's mother's question. She said, yes, I am Arun's mother. She didn't allow Arun to give the answer, to give the response to Satish's mother's question. She herself began to say like that, yes, I am the Arun's mother. Let us see whether she'll believe or not. I was unable to speak a word. I looked quickly up at the woman, but she did not appear to be at all embarrassed and was smiling at Satish's mother. She immediately, so we can understand the position, we can understand the exact situation of Arun's, right? Actually, the stranger is not Arun's mother, but she was telling that she was Arun's mother. So Arun was shocked. She's not my mother. He was thinking like that. She's not my mother. Why did she say like that? And so immediately he began to look at that stranger woman. But she didn't care about Arun's expressions. She didn't feel sad also. Just she was looking so smiling towards Satish's mother. So Arun couldn't give any response. Then Satish's mother said, "It is such a nuisance having to wait for the train right in the middle of the night." Okay, that is common statement, right? That was the midnight, of course. So it is very difficult to wait for the train at that time in the railway station, that too, right? It is not safety also. That's what she told, Satish's mother told. But one can't let the child wait here alone. She made one more statement. Okay, of course, we cannot leave our children alone, right? One children alone in the railway station. So we need to come to railway station. Like that, she expressed her feelings and her opinions. Anything can happen to a boy at a big station like this, and there are so many suspicious characters hanging around. Okay, she said that in this railway station, it is not at all good to leave our children alone in the railway station, and so many things may happen. So many suspicious people, maybe according to her, thieves will be there, and we can't trust such people, and they may do any harm to our children. Like that, she began to say to Arun's mother. Means here Arun's mother means who is that strange woman, the stranger. Okay, she told like that. And these days one has to be very careful of strangers. Underline the statement. These days we have to be very careful of the strangers, especially in the railway stations. So many thieves will be there. We know it very well. So we need to be careful about the strangers. We should not talk with the strangers. We should not eat whatever they give to us. Right? So we have to be very careful while you are traveling in the railway station, especially when we are waiting for the train. Even when you get into the train also, we have to be very careful. If other person, the fellow travelers will be giving some snacks to you, never take. You should not take, because who will trust you? They may put something to you and they'll make you to get tired, and after that unconscious, you may become unconscious and they will take your things. So we can't trust the people. So many things may already happen. So we might have heard in so many newspapers and all, right? So that's why even Satish's mother said like that. So we need to be careful. Arun can travel alone though, said the woman beside me. The stranger who was standing and who was holding the hand of Arun, so she began to talk and she began to say like this, yes, but Arun is not like that. Arun has the capacity to travel alone. Indirectly, she accepted that she is not his mother, right? And somehow I felt grateful to her for saying that. Underline this statement. So he felt so happy and so grateful, means he was feeling so thankful. Grateful means thankful to that woman. Why? Because she has expressed the ability of Arun's. She was appreciating, she began to appreciate Arun's ability. Arun has the capacity, Arun has the ability, is brave enough to travel alone in the train. Okay, I had already forgiven her for lying, and besides I have taken an instinctive dislike for Satish's mother. Okay, here because she began to speak, Satish's mother began to speak some negative things about strangers. But here Arun, who was treating that woman as stranger, she was good. Though she said lies that she was Arun's mother, but Arun has forgiven that woman. And he was considering that woman as his mother itself. But Arun got negative impact on this woman, Satish's woman. He didn't like Satish's mother because of her over talking. Okay, and not so that she was expressing some negative points about the strangers. That's what. That is the reason Arun didn't like Satish's mother. Well, be careful, Arun, said Satish's mother, looking sternly at me through her spectacles. So sternly, she was so sternly looking at Arun, and she made one statement. Okay, Arun, be careful about strangers. She also expressed that woman is not his mother. Be very careful when your mother is not with you and never talk to strangers. So Satish's mother so confidently she said like this, be careful about your mother. About other strangers. When your mother is not with you, it means that she didn't believe that stranger as Arun's mother, though she said that I am Arun's mother. So Satish's mother didn't believe. I looked from Satish's mother to the woman who had given me tea and sweets, and then back at Satish's mother. So just as she was, Arun was observing these both women, Satish's mother as well as the strange woman, the woman who has given sweets and tea to this Arun boy. He began to observe, and Arun made one statement. I like strangers, he said. He liked the strangers. Then Satish's mother definitely staggered a little, as obvious she was not used to being contradicted by small boys. Okay, she didn't feel good about Arun's statement because Arun is not accepting the statement made by Satish's mother. Satish's mother says we should not believe stranger. But Arun said, yes. What did he say? I like that he liked the strangers. So this was contradiction between the two opinions. What is that? Satish's mother and small boy Arun. So Satish's mother didn't like that statement. She was not able to accept the opinion of small boy, and she felt little bit anger and little bit discomfort also. She didn't like that because she was expecting obedience from the children, but that boy is not ready to accept Satish's mother's opinion about the strangers. There you are, you see. If you don't watch over them all the time, they will walk straight into trouble. Always listen to what your mother says. Okay, what your mother says, what your mother tells you. She said, wagging a fat little finger at me, and never talk to strangers. Again, she was keep on telling the statements. Whatever your mother says, you have to listen. Don't look at others, don't believe the strangers, never talk to strangers. Like that, again she began to give the warning about strangers. To whom? Arun, who has given Satish's mother. If you don't be careful, if you are not aware of the strangers, they will pull you into trouble. They will take you into trouble. So be careful. Always listen to your mother, whatever she tells you. Don't listen to strangers. Like that, she gave one warning to Arun. But 27th paragraph. I glared resentfully at her. He didn't like that statement. So resentfully, in a rejected manner, he began to look at Satish's mother and moved closer to the woman who had befriended me. But he did oppositely, whatever the Satish's mother said. Whatever she said, Arun was doing oppositely. So what did he do? Just he was going near to that strange woman, because she became friend to Arun. That's why he was moving closer to the strange woman. Satish was standing behind his mother, grinning at me, delighting in my clash with his mother. Apparently, he was on my side. See, even he was also looking, delighting. He was happy little bit towards, he was looking so happily at Arun. And also he expressed that he is supporting Arun, not his own mother. Then the station bell clanged, and the people who have till now been squatting reluctantly on the platform began bustling about. Okay, as they were moving away. So we know, right, whenever this station, in the station, whenever the train comes, if the train arrives, all together they will run like anything. Everybody in the running mode only. They'll be running towards this platform, and they began to put their luggage into their respective compartments. That's what's happening. Here it comes, shouted Satish as the engine whistles ticked and the front lights played over the trails. So the train has come, and Satish said that, okay, here our train, it has come, so we need to get into the train. Like that, he gave the warning, and the train moved slowly. They entered. The train moved slowly into the station. It has come slowly. We know, right? Whenever it is going to stop, at that time, slowly it will come and stop in that tracks. The engine hissing and sending out waves of steam. We know the engine will be making the sound, and also it will be releasing the waves of steam also. As it came to a particular stop is there, the station, the particular place, the location will be there, no? So the train has to come and it need to stand there. So it has come, and Satish jumped on the footboard of a lighted compartment and shouted. So immediately Satish entered that compartment and he began to shout, "Come on, Arun! This is once empty. This compartment is empty." That also lights are also there in that compartment. So as a child, so he did. And I picked up my suitcase and made a dash for the open door. So even Arun also took his suitcase and began to enter the compartment. He just moved towards the open door. And after that, we placed ourselves off the open windows. So they had chosen one place in that compartment. So generally we like to sit near the window seat. Everyone likes window seat, right? So we can enjoy outside scenes and all. So that was happening there also. Even both children, Satish as well as Arun, they have chosen the places, window seats, and they occupied the places. And the two women stood outside on the platform, talking up to us. So both the two women who were there, Satish's mother and the strange woman, both were talking with each other. Satish's mother did most of talking. She was talking like anything. Who is Satish's mother? So talkative woman. Right? So now, don't jump. No, don't jump on and off moving trains as you did just now. So you just underline this statement. She said, and don't stick your heads out of the windows, and don't eat any rubbish on the way. Okay, she gave two suggestions. Okay, first thing is you should not jump on the moving trains, on or off. We should not come out of the train, come out of the moving train, or even we should not get into the moving train. So whenever train is moving, we should not get out or we should not get in. That was the suggestion. And also we should not lean our heads near to the window. That is not the good. So this, and also rubbish things, whatever things that are available in the railway station, that and all we should not eat. So this is the suggestion given by whom? Satish mother. Then she allowed me to share the benefit of her advice, as she probably didn't think my mother a very capable person. Okay, he heard that advice, and of course she didn't allow that person to give any advice. All the time she was talking, Satish mother began to talk, and she handed Satish a bag of fruits. At last she began to give full basket fruits will be there, no? So bag of fruits, and also a cricket bat and a big box of chocolates, and told him to share the food with me. So these many things that Satish mother has given to him, and also instructed him to share with each other with Arun. Then she stood back from the window to watch how my mother behaved. After that, she too stood back. She was there standing, and also she was waiting what this woman will give, what Arun's mother will do. How did he behave? That and all she wanted to expect, she wanted to watch. I was smarting under the patronizing tone of Satish mother. So he didn't like Satish mother's behavior and the way she speaks, everything she didn't like. Arun, who obviously thought mine a very poor family. So Satish mother might have thought that Arun is very poor family, that's why he didn't get any snacks and all. So that the behavior, that and all he didn't like, and I did not intend giving the other woman away. I let her take my hand in hers, but I couldn't think of nothing to say. He didn't say anything about that. Okay, he just took off his hand, and I was conscious of Satish mother staring at us with hot, beady eyes, and I found myself hating her with a firm, unreasoning hate. Okay, simply he got hatred towards Satish mother because of unnecessary talking. And also she expressed that Arun is not rich boy, and he was a poor boy, though who can afford a snacks also, small snacks also he couldn't get. Like in such a way Satish mother behaved. So even he didn't like that. Simply he got hatred in his heart towards Satish mother. And also she said we should not believe strangers. No, that also really affected Arun's opinion and impression towards Satish mother. The god walked up the platform, blowing his whistle for the train to leave. I looked straight into the eyes of the woman who held my hand and smiled in a gentle. So this still Arun was looking at this woman only, the strange woman. So she was holding the hand of Arun, and still Arun was observing and looking into the eyes of that woman, that he could find a gentle and soft smile in her eyes. That was really amazing. Arun also liked that expressions. So understanding where I leaned out of the window and put my lips to her cheek and kissed her. So at that time he went near to the window and he just kissed that strange woman because he liked her so much. The way she behaved, how much affection that that woman has shown towards Arun, that and all really good thing. Arun was so impressed, and the carriage jolted forward. So we know, right, the tracks, and the train began to move, and she drew her hand away. She took out her hand. At last he said, "Goodbye, mother," said Satish. Satish was also giving send off to his mother. As the train began to move slowly out of the station, Satish and his mother waved to each other. "Goodbye," I said to the other woman. "Goodbye, my mother." Even goodbye said. Other woman is there now. For that also, to that woman also, even Arun began to say goodbye, goodbye, mother. I didn't wave or shout, but sat still in front of the window, gazing at the woman on the platform. So he was looking sternly towards, constantly Arun was looking towards that woman. He didn't shout, he didn't scream, just he was scaringly, staringly, like that only, constantly was looking at that strange woman. Satish's mother was talking to her. Satish's mother began to talk to that strange woman, but she didn't appear to be listening. She didn't appear. When Arun observed this woman, Satish's mother, and that strange woman, Satish's mother seemed to be talking, but that woman, stranger, she is not at all listening. She was looking at Arun only. As the train took me away, she stood there on the busy platform. She was staring on the platform, like that only, standing. A pale, sweet woman in white, and I watched her until she was lost in the miling crowd. So until he couldn't see that disappear, at that time that boy was staringly looking. So as the train moved far from that place, he cannot see, right? So that much time that Arun was simply observing, like that only he was looking at the strange woman. We don't know whether that woman is ghost or real human being. That was the question.